Well, hello, how are you? Welcome to the Great North American Stampin' Show. You are at Stampin' Shine with Julie Salva. I am Julie Salva, and tonight we are at season 6. I think it's episode, I didn't remember last week and I meant to look. I think it's episode 9 or 10. I think we have 2 more left of this season, and then we'll take our winter sabbatical and be back for season 7. But I digress. So tonight our challenge is a layout on page 24 or 25 of the holiday catalog. Oh, this is 25. Okay, so these two or that. And I will tell you that what I chose, I kind of combined these two. So I used the DSP for my card here, but I used the focal point from here. So I kind of brought them together. But here's what I need to tell you before I show you the project. Okay, now listen to me. If you don't want to know what is in the advent calendar, the crafting advent calendar, then don't look anymore, okay? I'm going to tell you, you are not allowed to watch this video because it's spoilers. There's spoilers, and I don't want to be the person that you get mad at, all right? So if you don't want to know, just vote and then go. If you don't want to know, though, go watch the other videos, all right? Because everything other than my card base and one mat on this project is from the 2025 Advent Calendar. Okay, that kit. So here we go. I'm getting ready to show you. This is the back. This is your last warning. I'll give you one more, but this is a warning. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3. Boom, look at that. All of this is in there. You see my focal point. You see my sentiment. A lot of little things I pulled out of these layouts for this card. So let's see how I did it. I don't even know what I just said. Let's see how I did it. All right, so the challenge is a layout from page 24 or page 25. So I chose one of the layouts from page 24, and basically I kind of combined, okay? So I took the DSP covering from this layout, but then I took a focal point from this layout. So I'll show you what I've come up with. Now, remember, if you don't want to see some of the projects from the Advent Calendar kit, because that's what I used, don't watch. This is your last warning, okay? Oh, hello, Dimensional Bat. Don't watch. Okay, it's time to start. All right, so this is the card that I designed, and everything that I used here, other than the card base and this little piece of Misty Moonlight, is from the Advent Calendar set. So here we go. So I chose thick white cardstock, and I've already scored it. Remember, I've told you guys, with thick white, you really need to score. And big shout out to Nadine, who sent me a scoring blade. Now I do not have to use my my janky scoring blade style. So yay, Nadine, thank you. So this is one of the pieces of 6x6. I think you get 20, I'm not sure, don't hold me to that, 15 or 20 pieces of 6x6 in the Advent Calendar kit. And so this one is just an olive green, and it's got, or old olive, and it's got a little bit of a tone-on-tone kind of leaf print. I'll show it to you up close so you can see. Okay. Now, one thing to note, though, is that these are not double-sided, and that's okay. But I will tell you, it did make me appreciate our double-sided DSP. So got that. So I'm going to actually go on and adhere that. Oh, I hope I don't run out of adhesive to the front of the card. Okay. So there's that. Now, you also get about 10, and again, don't hold me to these numbers. I'm just making things up. But it's about that. About 10 of the Memories and More type cards. So this is one pattern, and then this is one pattern on this side. I need to see which one I like. So these are 4x3, so I've cut my mat to 4 1/4 by 3 1/4. So I need some help here. So I can do this, which I think is beautiful, or I can do this. Also beautiful. Okay, you know what? Let's wait. Let's do our flowers, and then we'll see. So I've already done one flower, okay? Basically, I just stamped this flower. Don't forget a stamp set comes with this Advent Calendar kit, and this is the set, 12 Days of Crafting Advent Calendar. And so again, you see it's not even close to be in just for Christmas. In fact, I don't even hardly know if it is for Christmas. But you have so many great sentiments. You've got great stamps. And so I stamped this large flower in Misty Moonlight. And then dies come. And in fact, I did a video in Stamp and Shine, my Facebook group, where I showed everything. So if you want to see that, you can. So there you go. So you can see I cut that out. All right, so that one's done. But I do need to do a couple of my side images. So I've already stamped them. All right, I'll stamp one more just so you guys can see how nice they stamp. So I'm going to stamp a flower in Pretty in Pink. Okay. Yeah, that's nice. It's kind of that water look. And I remember we had a set real similar to this back in the day. And I loved it. I don't have any clue what it's called. I can't even remember what current things are called. But I really liked it. Maybe Painted Garden? I don't know. If it wasn't Painted Garden, I feel like we need a Painted Garden. And then I just stamped the center. So that's done. Now, we are going to go on in Big Shot here. All right? Or whatever it's called. Stampin', what is it? Stampin', Cut, and Emboss? We're going to do that. So we're going to use our little mini trimmer, though, so I can keep that right on my desk. And I'll put this. And then my very favorite ever, Post-it note tape. Love Post-it note tape. I love it for holding things down, holding dies in place. So I showed you how the big die lined up. I'll take this one now. And then you have another flower die in here. You have a butterfly die, leaves. You've got this little fun thing, little rainbow. So, I mean, there's all sorts of great dies. And this is just one set. There's also another set of dies that kind of give you a shape, kind of like the postage note dies that we have in Stampin' Up! World. There we go. So I'm going to line that up. And then I'm just going to go on and put my Post-it note tape down to hold that die right there. Run it through. And I'm going to do 2 of these. So this is just number 1. Rolling, rolling, rolling. We are really rolling. Okay, there's 1. Let's see how good I did. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, so there's 1. And I'll do the other one. And again, I've already got that stamped. So, and I just used a scrap. I don't know about you. I love getting as much out of my scraps as I possibly can. I will not throw this away. I can get something right there. It's like a game. It's like a game. Sometimes it is an annoying game because I'm like, Salva, you would get this done so much quicker if you would just go on and use a regular piece of cardstock. But that's not the game. So, so no, I don't do that. Alrighty, let me kind of spin around and get connected here. There we go. No, that's not it. That's not it. This is what I like to do. Find these 3. I'll get it. The other one was super easy. What is wrong with me here? Oh, no. Y'all, this is annoying. All right, pause, please. We're back. I decided to save you from the agony of me trying to turn that die 87 different ways to get it to work. But I did get it to work. It's just a matter of matching up the shape. So there's that. And roll this through. And then we'll be done with this part. Okay, so I'll set that over there. And pop that flower out. And there we go. Okay, so let's make some decisions here. Gotta make some tough calls. Okay, so I can do this. And I have done the leaves already. A couple leaves come. So let's kind of play it and see. I'm not going to adhere it yet. Okay, but if I put those 2 down, and we'll decide what we like best. So and I'm just kind of laying. Do you guys do this when you're creating at home? But then I'll do that one. I'm going to tell you, I think I really like this. This is very pretty. And then I'll pop some leaves in there. Okay, so that's that. But let me go on and just double check this. Oh, man. Also really pretty. I think I'm going to go with the flowers. I think I'm going to go with the flowers. All right, decision is made. The call has been made. Let's do it. Once we make the decision, we move on. Don't look back. We don't look back. All right, so I've got that. Now, I'm going to use dimensionals on this, and I'm going to get rid of these edges. I'm going to get rid of the edges. I've told you as before, I have my Stampin' friend, Amy Story, and she throws her edges away. It is beyond belief. It boggles the mind that she would do that. I'm like, mail me your edges. I'll take them. Because I think they do great. But she says they annoy her. So have at it, Amy Story. Be annoyed. I, however, not annoyed by my edges. So I've got those on there. And I feel a sense of completion because I used a whole sheet of dimensionals. I'm telling you, I got some crazy, wacko Stampin' things, right? I got to use the whole sheet of dimensionals. I got to use my Post-it note tape. I mean, really, I got a bunch of weirdo things. All right. That's not quite even. Let's fix that real quick. I don't push down real hard initially either, so if I need to pull it up, I can. That holds me in good stead. All right, boom, there we go. Really, really pretty. I'm going to put down my pink flowers first. Just kind of eyeball those. Okay. And then I'm going to take my big blue flower, and I'll use some dimensionals for that. Always keeping the dimensionals handy, aren't you, Salva? I really am. Okay. And kind of overlay them there. There. Good, 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 good. So cute. And then I'll adhere my leaves. And I do love this pen. This is, I got it off of Amazon. It's a Zig glue pen. And I find I can really kind of control more where I'm putting pieces. All right, so there's one. And now I'll do my second one. So again, every single thing that I am using for this card, other than the white mat and the Misty Moonlight mat, have come from the Advent Calendar kit. The die, the stamps, well, not the ink, okay, not the ink, but the die and the stamps, the dies for these leaves, everything. I mean, it's more than I would have expected, for sure, for sure. Okay, so now I want my sentiment. So let's take a look back again at this stamp set. And I mean, again, all the great sentiments. I know the one I'm using. Okay, I'm going to use Thinking of You. But so many great sentiments here. And again, this comes with the Advent kit. So I'm going to stamp Thinking of You in Misty Moonlight. And I'm just going to stamp it on this scrap that I've cut to, it's a 3/4 width. Okay, 3/4 width. So, Thinking of You. Pop down. Oh, good, 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 good. Really straight. I like that. And then I'm just going to cut this here. Good, to make kind of that rectangle. So that's fine, but I can make it cuter, all right? I don't know if you know or not, I'm showing you something else new. This just came out in our online exclusives, and it is a punch. It's a banner punch, obviously. And it has a stamp set that goes with it called Banner Sayings. In fact, I'll show you the stamp set, even though I'm not using it today. So Banner Sayings, great stamps there, great sentiments, and I love that font. But I'm going to cut out a scrap of the olive, just using that using the mental punch, the middle punch, because when I looked at this, I saw kind of that gold accent back behind that card, and I thought, hey, I can do that. So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna put some adhesive here, and then I will adhere this behind it evenly, hopefully. Yeah, okay, pretty good. Not quite good, not quite good enough. See, this is my tip, and I didn't have it. Silicone mat, lay that down flat. It's not as flat now since I pulled this off, but it'll be flat when I put it back on. And then I can put this exactly how I want it, because if the adhesive is not totally on the paper, it doesn't matter because it'll come right up off of the silicone. Boom, there we go. All right, so there's that, which I like, and I think you guys are going to like it too. It really pops. And a couple more dimensional, well, not just the dimensional backing, that's not going to do anything. Salva, you're on a roll tonight. And I'm going to put this right here. And so see, I love how that little banner piece behind it shows. If only I had some gems. Well, guess what? We do. This is just one pack of gems. We also have a second pack that comes in the Advent calendar kit. So I'm going to put these right down here. Now, these aren't adhesive gems, okay? They're great for a shaker card. By the way, if you want to make a shaker card, our girl Lisa, her project this week is a shaker card. So go over there and take a look at it, because I think that's a fun thing to learn. All right, I'm using my Take a Pick tool, kind of get this held down. And I'll get one more. And that one will go there, and I'll hold it down for just a minute so it can get all adhered in a You know what I should have done? What am I doing with glue? I should have just grabbed a glue dot. Big goofball, Salva. Here, that's what I'm going to do. I got one more because I want to do one more. As you know, we go in odds. I am using the sticky end, though, of the Take a Pick tool to pick these things up, because my nails are entirely too long right now, and I can't do anything. But tomorrow, I know I've told you guys for like 2 weeks, I'm getting a manicure, so evidently I'm a big liar. But tomorrow I am. I have an appointment, 3 o'clock. Cannot wait. Look, see, now I just, oh, that's so much easier to just set that right there. I think I'm going to put this one right over here. Yep. Oh, there we go. So there you go. There's the card, right? Super cute, cheery, little springy, but still cheery. So I really like it. I love every single thing that has come out of here. Everything I love. So I'm telling you, I am so tickled to death that I got that Advent calendar. I truly am. So let me ask you, what do you think? I hope you like it. All right, so what do you think? Here's the card one more time. I love it. I love it. I love how cheery and bright it is. It's a simple layout, but man, there's a lot of stuff included in that kit, and I didn't even show you a bunch of it. So anyway, you know the drill. You go and you vote. You can go in the description below, and you can click on the links for Lisa, Jodi, and Lauren. You watch their videos because they're very good. Watch their videos and then vote on the project that you like the best. How do you vote? You click thumbs up. The other thing I need you to do is subscribe to this channel if you like it. If you think that I am bringing some value, you guys, I think I need like 30 more followers to get to 5,000 people. Now, I know in the grand scheme of influencers, that's not that much, but in my little world, it's kind of cool. So if you haven't subscribed yet, I would love for you to subscribe. Also, you can find all the information about how to find me in the description as well. So make sure you take a look at that. Hey guys, thank you so much for coming by. Thank you for watching the Great North American Stampin' Show. We just are tickled to death to make these projects, and we hope that you enjoy them as much as we enjoy making them. So thanks for my crown, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.